Okay, welcome back. So I'm going to do a second layer on this painting. So sometimes I will only do one layer, and sometimes I will do 2, 3. I've even done up to 4 layers on a painting if I'm not happy about how it looks. So I've mixed my resin. I only need a tiny little bit, and I mixed it in this little, using this little cup. So it's a little shot glass. 1 part of the hardener and then 2 parts of the epoxy resin. And then what I can do is I mix the resin really well, then I pour it back in there and then mix that really well. I've already done it, I'm just showing you now, so I'm not going to go in depth, just to pick up those little bits of the 2 parts that haven't mixed. Pick them all up, give them a good stir, and then pour it back in there. So now you can use this cup, otherwise you can't use it because you've got unmixed resin in there. So now I can use this cup for my paints. Now why my video stopped recording? It's really strange. So I'm just, oh, the phone's ringing now. Let's see who it is. I'm gonna have to not accept that one. I'm gonna add a little bit of this gold in with the bronze. Just scrape it off there. No, it's ringing again. I do apologize. So now that I've mixed my, it's ringing again. Now that I've mixed my bronze with my gold, I get a completely different metallic color there, which is pretty cool. Okay, get rid of these out of the way. Now I'm going to use my hands. How much have I leaked? Okay. So this is what I do. Use my hands to spread the resin. It's very therapeutic. And just does the job beautifully for me. Okay, I like to keep all the bits that I want to keep. I'm just applying this clear, and hopefully it'll stay on top and not move too much, so I'll get that underneath picture showing. Okay, there we go. So that's that. And I've got some more which I can add now all over the place. So you don't need a lot for the second coat. I see some resin artists waste so much resin. There's really no need to it. No need for it, rather. Because it's self-leveling, it'll level itself and it'll just move and do wonderful things. Okay, now that I've done that, I've got my trusty alcohol wipe. I'll wipe my hands. So now I will just get some of this . See how transparent that is? Put that there. And this gold is very speckly, so you get little specks of gold, which is amazing. At first, when I started using it, I just really tried hard to mix it, but that's just how it is. I want to create a little bit of interesting pattern here. there. And now I will give it a bit of a torch with my big torch. You know, this gold is just amazing. As I was torching it, just the gold specks just started popping up. So I'm just swirling it. So you can still see that gold underneath there, but you can see the bronze on top. Like so. Now I could tilt that and get resin running everywhere, but I won't. I could use the stick just to guide it a bit the way I want it. And I like these little grooves, make it groovy. So it looks a bit like a tree, and there's some branches. Now that will change because it's quite wet, but I love the interesting things that you can make with resin. It's a bit of that gold. I love trees. At one stage in my art career, I was just painting trees. And yeah, just something organic about it. See, I wasn't planning on doing this. I just get into some mood and then I just keep going. But I keep always coming back to nature and the flow of nature and how everything is as it's supposed to be, really, without us trying to change it. I am going to get one going across there, actually. I want to get a nice, so I'm just pushing that paint over just because I feel that that little branch would like to extend out there and grow. Okay, so I love that now as is. Will not change it. I may just scrape a little bit more of this gold bronze and possibly put it over here. Painting just takes me to another place. Another dimension. It's like meditation. That's exactly what it is. Beautiful, calming meditation where you're free to create and just do whatever and wherever your mind takes you. It's a wonderful way to be, really. So it would be lovely if it stayed like this, but if it doesn't, that's quite okay, because you've got to let your painting paint itself. You're just an instrument. You're just allowing it to become something spectacular. And I don't understand when people, often in my group, my Facebook group, post their painting and then picture of their painting and then they say they hate it. No, you can't hate anything you do, because everything you do has a purpose and possibly a lesson. So I think that comes with maturity and age, maybe. When I was a realistic painter, I used to worry about getting everything to look perfect. But I was never really free as an artist until I started doing expressive art. That's where the healing comes. That's where your self clarity comes from, I think. Oops, turn it on. So there you go, guys. This is it for this painting. I will bring you closer so you can see close up, and then I will take some shots of it when it completely sets, so you can see if there's any movement, which there will be, I'm sure. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this moment with me. I hope you comment and tell me what you think, and just say hello. Thanks so much. Bye for now.